Wow, that really pops it out way faster than it needs to be. Okay. Exactly. Okay, and then no, let's go. Done. Wow, look at that. It works. It's alive. Hello, everybody. Right, let me just get everything sorted and set up. Alright, there we go. So that looks like it's working. Right, let me just get everything sorted and... Cool. We are indeed. We out here. We out here, honestly. Okay, so that's all working fine. Just want to make sure all my settings are correct before we get into this. I'm certainly not going to pick this world. This world looks garbage. It looks... This looks shocking. Okay, so let's just see. Yep, cool. Nice. Alrighty. That looks good. Let's not do that world. That world looks terrible. Ooh. That looks arguably way worse. Desert. Desert. Still desert. Okay. What's the... Wow, look at that. The initial iron patch is next to a base of... What, that would be like 5 nests? Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to need the luck for some space age stuff. Not space age, space exploration. What? Am I going crazy? Except the desert. Dude, it looks like... Oh. It looks like we might even have to. Look at this. That is a lot of iron. But we're going to have to get rid of a lot of bases for this, aren't we? Oh well. That's fine. We'll roll it. You know what? I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to roll it a bunch of times. And I'm just going to press accept. Okay. And go. Okay, don't care. Alright, here we go. I am almost entirely certain that is that's desert again. Oh my god, here we go. And I have no sound. Okay, wonderful. I should probably fix that. Alright. Settings. Ah, well that is not the right one. There we go. Yep, that sounds about right. Let me just drop that sound because it is a bit loud. Put the music on for you as well. There we go. Yeah, I think this could be desert. Oh. God. Go away, Infotron. Holy moly. Dude, it's roasting the fish. Oh my god, there's so many. Nah. Not a fan of that. Oh, we get a lot of stuff. Did not know we got so much stuff from the wreck. Okay. Wow. Alright. Make a burner lab first. I'm going to be honest, I haven't played Factorio in so long. I'm going to imagine that things are pretty similar in space exploration. Coal snake. Easy. And then iron first. And let's clear some of these trees. Because that is too many trees. But you know what? It actually doesn't look too bad. I think we might be in luck here. And we have oil right off the rip. Is that new? Looks it. More oil there. And wait, is that really 2 bases right there? Oh, it's just worms. Will the wiggle work? I reckon it will. Oh yeah. Oop. The old wiggle works just fine. Worms hate to see this one trick. Okay, there's the actual base. Just two. I might have to tackle those in a sec. And we'll deal with that later though. Let's get some going. Damn, those worms are tough. They are. I'm surprised already off the rip how tough they actually are. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. All right, rocks. Rocks. That's what you do first, right? You hit the rocks. One rock. Two rocks. Dang. It's been so long since I played Factorio, actually. Oh my gosh. Love the music. No notes. This doesn't have spoilage in it, does it? No, it doesn't. That's right. There's no space age in this. It's space exploration. There also appears to be no natural health regeneration, which I think I remember. Eating raw fish actually hurts. Damage effect 5 poison. You know, probably should have seen that coming. Cool, great. So, you can't just eat raw fish. Sure. Oh, I have a med pack. And a sleeping friend. Alright. Come out, friend. Let's have some fun. Med kit. Alright, there we go. Small plant. And what can we... Oh my god, we need stone bricks? Okay. There's something new. Stone bricks to make stone furnaces. I guess we'll be having a much larger bus instead. Oh well. I can live with that. Actually, is the recipe for bricks changed? No, still 2 stone. Cool. Alright, but more burners equals more better, so let's just get that. And then I suppose we should place a burner on the stone. Get some stone. This is just Greg Tech, but in 2D. You know, I think there's the potential for that to be the case. But if you want a real Greg Tech experience in Factorio, it's Bobs and Angels. That genuinely is just Greg Tech. But instead of the challenge in Greg Tech being like getting the materials, the challenge in Factorio is routing the materials. Interesting, like, different ways of making stuff. So what do we need here? And we need copper plates as well, so we should probably make another burner. And make that. A bit more in there. More burners, more good. More burners, more good. That's how it works. Starting the game, more burners, more good. Let's just make it horrible, I think. There we go. Gonna take that. Cool, more burners, more good. We can make a burner assembler. Very nice. And with the copper. Is space exploration much different in 2.0? That's a great question. No, I don't know. I actually don't know. It doesn't have integration for space age. So I think this is version... Actually, let me check because I might have the wrong version in here. There's comments for like a year from like a year ago saying nope, not easily, blah 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 blah. I thought there was going to be... Oh, that there was? Oh well. Must be Miss SE mod developer is wrote about it in the last thing. Yeah, okay. Oh well. We'll figure that out later. That's a later job for us. Let's just see what happens so far in here. I've literally never played Space Age. Space Age. I've played Space Age. You guys were there for that. I haven't played Space Exploration. We have a burner lab. Congratulations us. I guess we can do things with it now. I want military. How's the science pack different? It's not. Good. We need some stone bricks. Done. We probably need to make some more stone brick factories as well. So let's do that. And then that. We'll get more. And then we need iron. Oh, it can't be made by hand. Okay, I suppose that makes sense. Just manually smushing ingredients into what's it called? Into a bottle. Cool. Let's just do that. Set that to gears. Bang and bang. And now, look at this. This is beautiful. First steps of automation already going. They never knew what hit them. Look at that. You can't tell me you're not impressed. Minutes. 7 minutes into the game. I'm sure it's earlier than that. And cool. Oh, I do like the core fragments. I guess we just do basic research now. Get more things going. There's our friend. He's just chilling, hanging out. I'm surprised at how much resources we need to go through just to make better mining drills. Let's actually place these in a coherent way. No need to rage bait today. I have no idea what... Honestly, don't look at me for answers here. I've never played Space Exploration, so this is all new to me. But it should be fun. We're here just feeling things out, you know? What is up, Carpathians? How are we doing this evening? Well, it's evening for me. Usually it's not evening for you guys. Except for my one lad who lives in Perth. He's out here. Suffering for success. Right, I also have absolutely no idea how important the different resources actually are going to be, but it seems stone bricks are very important. Right off the rip. Alright, let's expand our coal snake, and once we get this military going... that's put wood in there. That is not what we want. There we go. Once we get this military stuff going, we can go and absolutely stomp on those little biters. Hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. Got some little bad guys down there. Not a fan. Alrighty, and still cruising with that. Yep, it's just research speed. Oh, wonderful! Glad to hear. Let's just throw some stuff into the queue, I guess. Just go through, get everything done. I'm considering playing it myself, but I heard it takes 300 hours. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, it advertises itself as taking about 500 hours. So, I mean, yeah, I've got crippling. I can't put Factorio down the second I start picking it up. But I figured that if I stream this, then at least I can bring you guys along for the ride. Because otherwise, I do just play it for hundreds of hours by myself and forget to look at the Forget to look at the star. Oh yeah, semester break just started. That means it's time to play more Factorio. Honestly, I'm about to start up uni again, so pretty excited to do that. Have less time on my hands, but oh, the breaks, yeah, love the breaks at uni. Just far too good. Alrighty, so is this enough ammunition? Probably not. Do I care? Also probably not. Let's see. How many bases have we got? 1, 2... 2 bases. A few little idiots down there. I'm sure this is enough. Bang. Oh yeah, this is well and truly enough. I should have made the armor. Should just craft that while I'm here. Down you go. Shotgun is so... Actually, it feels like they've buffed the shotgun. Look at that. There we go. Oh, yeah. Patata Hornida. Is there multiplayer? Is there multiplayer in Factorio? There is multiplayer in Factorio. I think it's... I don't know if it's peer-to-peer. I don't know if you can host peer-to-peer. I haven't tried it. My internet is top tier doo-doo. Thank you, Telstra. So that's a good idea. Do a multiplayer event later down the track. That would be fun. Did any of you... There's a fun little question. I used to watch... yeah, this pack is definitely so much fun with friends. I used to watch this... I don't know if he makes videos anymore. It's just Aruba. I don't actually know where he is anymore, but he used to make the like Factorio mass multiplayer series back in like... Oh my gosh, it's got to be a while ago because it was well before Space Age. I distinctly remember the... Oh, I forgot about the meteors. Oh dear. He used to do... He had like a 300 player multiplayer experience. Is definitely a word I would use for it. It was an experience, it looked like. The devs would like play, and all the main mod developers would like join in and try and beat the game as quick as possible. They did a an expert, not expert. What's it called? I guess it's the opposite of rich resources. Marathon. That's it. A marathon play, where they had like 8 times the resource cost. That looked like an absolute shambles. Yeah, I bet. They look somewhat nasty. Okay, we get 2 on each side, I think. Oh, well that's just free. We can kind of, I reckon we can buffer that up. How slow is this going to be to make a buffer? Obviously incredibly slow. So just put that in there. Are those modules? You can put modules in a burner lab. That seems a bit silly. AAI fuels, yeah. I just remember from last time that the processed fuel is just better. Oh yeah, look at that, it is better. Do you have to put 10 megajoules of coal into it to... She do it? I have no idea. I actually have no idea. But it would make sense. Let's just test that out. Time to test that theory. Do I need to put 2.5 coal per little refined fuel? More than twice, I believe. Yes, I would think so. I have no idea what I just put in there. Let's just see. Yeah, that looks... Oh, there you go. It gains 10% value. Okay, alright. So, your 4 megajoules makes 4.4 megajoules of fuel. That's not bad. I just remember that you just want to power everything with these refined fuels. That's all I can remember. Alrighty. Well, we have enough stuff. Should we just start spamming that out? Are we just going to be in the burner age for a while? When do we get electricity? Ah. Oh, that's right. We need to get the burners first. And then... Oh, I forgot. I forgot about that. Because then we get this, and it's got absolutely hot garbage efficiency. Alright, that's fine. I don't think we get to make a good bus for a while, but that's okay. Damn. There you go. Oh no, this is just Greg Tech again. Don't say that. Don't curse us. We're not here to badmouth it. We're here to have fun. This is fun! This is fun! We're having fun. What's the pollution looking like? Uh-oh. That's fine. Alright, cool. Yeah. Suppose we need glass. Seems like it. Oh yes, we do need glass. And we're also going to need steel. Alright. Let us continue to mass produce resources at a scale. Define fun. Well, I can break it down for you. So, like, F is for friends who do things together. Yeah, alright. I hope we're clear on that. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and any time at all down here in the deep blue sea. Yes. Top tier comedy. That's why you join into this stream. Come for the comedy. Stay for the... I just stopped myself right there. Right then and there, I'll stop myself. It's not. Nullius or C-Block or Pyre would serve the purpose in Factorio. Bro, no, come on. I've played C-Block. Not all of it. I got to... Well, God, what are the sciences? Blue? I got to the blue science. I know they've got crazy, stupid names. But I got to the blue science. So... You can have... Nah, I sold my soul enough on that one. That was terrible. Oh, no way do all belts take a single cylinder engine. That is diabolical. That is absolutely diabolical. I forgot how much microcrafting is involved in this mod, actually. Okay. Well, at least we have nice big resources all over the place, right? Oh, I actually love the fact that you can do that. I entirely forgot. Ah, I've got to turn that off. Sorry, boys. I left a tab open. Where is it? Where's the culprit? There it is. Done. There we go. All the next tier buildings will require the... Nah, you're actually kidding, right? Oh, you're not kidding. Yeah, electric mining drills take the burner mining drills as well. Oof. Oh. Grim, I'm just going to pretend I didn't see the tech tree just then. That looks... I forget. I'm going to... just leave... Oh, no copper. I've got tons of that. Have some more iron. And we'll make some of those. Keep getting our stone brickies. And then... How many more? Oh, I probably don't need to make any more burner drills. Probably just need to go mine some rocks. Hello, rocks. There are some rocks. Tech tree isn't bad. No, it's not bad. Is there... Let's see. Teleportation. Spaceship victory. Sure, let's... It's not that bad. No, no, it's not. Look, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Guys. I think you're forgetting. It's actually not that bad. No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Look, easy. It's honestly so easy. All starts with that. Easy. What am I even worried about? Carpathia's right. What am I even complaining about? Bang. We've got medkits now. We can make our medkits. And get rid of the raw fish in my inventory. There we go. Whoa, 9? Prod mod 9? Excuse me. No, I should just search up productivity module. 4. Oh, wow. Yeah, there really is a productivity module 9. I'll pretend that I know what a lattice pressure vessel is. Sure. Yep. Cool. I think we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. For now, we can sort of speed up the rate at which we're doing things, because I'm pretty sick of standing around watching nothing happen. And I've taken the fuel out of that burner again. There we go. It's fine. In it for the long haul. I've seen the quest pages on... You've seen the quest pages on GTNH. That doesn't look too bad. This doesn't look too bad either. Okay, it looks pretty bad. Wowzers. There you go. Go the burner phase, get ready for the first furnace stack. Yeah, I'm getting ready for it. I can't wait. Gotta get more furnaces. Let's do the trick where you can go. You go white lists, and then trees and rocks only, and you can see where the rocks are. Of course, there's a bunch of rocks up there. Oh, and there's some rocks down there. Nice. Oh, there we go. I don't want to have everything marked with a big red X. Insert. It's fine. I'm almost certain that it's fine. We've got 3 hours to see how far we can get through this, so it's about as long as I'll be staying up for. I think we have about 2.5 hours. Oh, look, a bunch of rocks. 2.5 hours to see how far we can go. And then it'll be a next time job for the rest of it. So I doubt we'll be able to get to... Now, what would the next stage after burner be? I doubt we'll be able to get too far. But, you know. We live, we love. We learn. We grow. The factory will grow. That's the message. The factory will and must grow. And right now, the factory demands that I slam my fist into some rocks. And collect ourselves the bounty of stone. 72 furnaces. Oh look, cliffs. Yay. And everything's out of fuel. Cool. Awesome. I love slow walking. Honestly. They really need to make the Factorio engineer walk slower, I think. Cool. Yep. Give you some of that. You guys can have some of that. You can have some of that. Collect my bounties. Alrighty, so gears. And then... Ah, perfect. Well, I'm just going to recycle this. That. So, we can go gears. And then we can say science packs. Then we can say lab. Done. Can we fly in this game? There is a jetpack. Yes. That's a while off, though, I think. Jetpack 6 got blue science. Huh. Oh, look at that. Takes more little engines. Bloody wonderful. Okay, so bang and bang. Bang, bang, bang. And then we can do this. And say that. And then let's get our iron and go 3 stacks of that. And then we are just going to feed it all fuel. That's got coal in it, so that's fine. Whatever. There we go. I have a really great idea for this. And by great idea, I do mean a great idea. One big long coal snake, right? And then off that, you just place a bunch of these. Bang. And then you just go, you know what? It's perfect. And then you can get... Yeah, I don't know if that's actually going to be the right strategy here, but if we just take one, they're always going to be fed, right? So then we can just sort of come along and take the fuel. And then we just have constant fuel and we don't have to worry about the coal. Yippee, yippee yeah, yippee yeah, yippee yee yee. And more of those, more of those. More of these. You can never have too many burners. We're researching anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, done. Just gonna throw the more copper in there. More iron equals good. There we go, we've got logistics now. Please tell me I can make some like... Oh, that's just fast inserters. When do we get normal inserters? Do we get normal inserters with electricity? That we do. Cool. Alright, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's start getting the furnace stack ready. And where am I going to put these? Alright, facing horizontally, which will hurt, but you guys will have to live with that. Alrighty, so we want that. Then we'll just get a bunch of those, And we don't have any power poles yet, but that's fine. And that... No, what is it doing? Okay, that is fine. I put splitters in number 2. It's been a while. I have to remember what my actual, like, setup for this game is. There we go. It's fine. And I think we'll do the classic split. We'll do the really super classic split in the middle. So we can have half belts of everything. And then... No. Okay. It is that. And then we can go like that. There we are. So fuel goes on one side and the rest of it goes on the other. And then we just need electricity to actually get the rest of it. The glass processing, that's being researched. Yeah, obviously we'll just get those. Done. Cool. So we'll just keep going, honestly. Oh, they've all run out. Uh-oh. You know what, though? Circuit conditions being enabled from the start is so good. Because we can say... that will be not read... Do not read the entire resource patch. Oh. You know what? That doesn't work. That's fine. That's fine. Honestly, I thought that would work better. Oh no. What's up, Leafy? How are we? Welcome back. Alrighty. There's some more boys here needing some fuel. Yes, I think I might miss the circuit conditions from 2.0. We'll have to live with the circuit conditions from... Well, this beautiful one. Okay, so that didn't work. I might have been a little foolish. Is this 2.0? No, there's no 2.0 space exploration. Unless I'm crazy, I don't actually think there's any 2.0 space exploration. So... And then I'll make a few more of these. Honestly, I think we need to... Actually, might be better to just do that. There we go. You're crazy. Dude, I am. Don't lie. I'm not lying. Love it. Why else would one play Factorio? Oh, yeah, sorry. I might be a little bit foolish. It is definitely 2.0, but just without space age. It's just regular 2.0. The base game is... Yeah. It's still 2.0. I guess I only needed one lab. Go. Fine. Just have the coal. Take the plates. Ooh. There we are. Put some of that in there. And then bang, bang. And I'm sure I could make my life easier by mass crafting up a bunch of stuff while I sit here and wait. There we go. It's just all about collecting the iron, crafting more. Always be crafting. Don't forget your ABCs. And they've run out of fuel so badly that they can't insert fuel themselves. Impressive. Good work, guys. Burner inserters. Not beating the allegations. Yes, Woob, please take more of my money. To be fair, got to be one of the lowest amount of dollars that I've spent on a game for the highest amount of hours. Oh, maybe other than Minecraft, of course, but Factorio I've got 2,500 hours in. So, for the fact that it's not that much and only has one expansion, it's far better than like Space Engineers, which I have 1,000 hours in and have bought every single DLC except the most recent one. Never played it. It's extremely long. Oh, yeah. Factorio is not $100, right? Is it? It's not $100, is it? I have never looked at how much it is right now. Factorio. Oh, it's $50. 50 Australian dollars. And base 50, DLC is 50. Really, is it? Wow. Man, I guess I've just never actually looked at the price of Factorio because I've never considered it not worth it for the amount of stuff I get out of this game. Yeah, wow. I can't tell you the amount of times I've actually finished it. Probably a lot. Oh, I guess I'm talking... I guess, yeah, it's, how do we say? Seppo. Yes, whereas I'm Australian, so it's that price for me. Okay, well, we can start getting some burner generators now, which is nice. But, let's make some power poles. Alright, so we have a stack for iron. A stack for copper. Oh, no. Why? Why is there one patch of water right there? Unbelievable. Anyway. Iron. Copper. Oh no, I guess we go iron, steel, copper, stone bricks. I'm sure we have to make glass as well, don't we? Glass. Which is made of sand. Right. Well... let's just do that. Search up landfill. Yeah, well, duh. Search up landfill and research it. It's in past green science. I don't have a green science. You know how long that's going to take me to handcraft? Too long. How long? Too long. Alright, what do we need more for these bad boys? Nope. Out of ore. Dang. We need 97,000 in here. That's crazy. Good afternoon from the UK. I was nearing the end of SC when 2.0 came out. Never finished it. I think I still have the save game somewhat. Oh, yeah. I mean, may as well try and finish it at some point. Let's just make that, I guess. And let's go... Oh, we've got a bunch of those already. Oof. Goodbye, all my resources. Okay. Just like that. And then power poles. And then we'll go our little insertery boys. There we are. Cool. I'll live. It's just that the copper stack is going to have a little gap in it. Of whatever the heck that ends up being. And... like that for fuel. That's just what makes the most sense to me. No, well that one... Oh no. Oop. Just in case, you know? You never know if you're going to need to keep extending it. Likely, you will have to extend it. So you may as well plan for it. And that's going to be the fuel line. Are those still getting fed? The fact that they're at like 47 makes me think that they're not getting fed. Because as soon as that... As soon as it gets fuel, it gets taken out. Alrighty. That's fine. We'll have to make some electric drills anyway. Just can go there. And then once we can power that, it's a score. I think the electric drills are less likely to attract the menacing locals. Cool. Alrighty. So that's fine. Oh yeah. Can you believe that this game runs natively on an operating system that respects your privacy? Man. Oh, the freaking... I'm gonna shift these up, I think. You know what? With the way that the game was developed, I actually can believe it. I lied. It doesn't work on BSD. Oh. Boo. You win some, you lose some, right? You can't win them all. It does work on Linux, though. Well, that is nice, isn't it? More meteors. Still not near me. How many hours you play? 2,500. What? We've got to save people who work in IT, man. They need help. How did these run out? Aren't the burners supposed to be sharing? Sure, there we go. Not beating... No, you are absolutely not beating that. Sorry, boss. I actually don't doubt that. I'm sure Windows is full of bloatware. Windows is... I'm no IT guy. I'm no IT guy. But I've seen the jokes about every single operating system just being iterated upon itself over and over and over again. As if nothing was ever broken in the previous versions. There you go. I run Factorio servers on Linux headless, then log in across LAN. Use machine to play. That is a lot. That's not. I mean, I'm sure that's not a lot to the type of people I attract to the channel. You know, everybody's very smart, works in with computers a lot. I, however, do not work with computers a lot. So when I hear you running like a virtual machine and... yeah. Again, I have no doubt about that. My computer is just squealing every time I try and do, anything. Why is my character named Jeffrey? Yeah, there's lore behind that. There's some pretty big lore here. So, Jeffrey is the name of a character that during a manic episode a friend of mine drew. And I thought Jeffrey was really cute. It's a little apple. I'm a retired old man. Nice. Jeffrey was a very cute little apple, and so that became my my default, my go-to. Okay, wait a second. Having a server separate may be worse. Oh. Fair enough. I'm just going to be playing this local because it's just me. I do things simple. Okay, that's a lie. I don't do things that simple all the time, but I try. Oh man, these... Can't wait to get electric drills. I guess let's just start placing this stuff so we can at least have some automation going into this. I can tell you right this very second. I do not want to be doing this. Mr. Jeffrey, you are never simple. Yeah, I know. I know. But yeah, so that cute little apple became my my name for a while. I don't really know why it's still my Factorio name, but that's true. That's true. I am. One day I'll become so big that I can finally take over Melbourne and there will be no more coffee for anybody. The city of 5 million. They'll never see a lick of coffee again. They won't know what hit them. Oh wait, I got my... Oh no, I'm still waiting on big electric drills. Please! Oh, there we go. Cool. Sweet. Alright. Let's get a few of those bad boys. And by a few, I mean sacrifice my entire inventory to them. Alright, there we go. So, now we can do that. And we can say there, 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 and then in the middle. Yippee! And then fuel's gonna go that way, so let's just make the... First it was grog, and now it's grog only at night and coffee in the day. Dude, you know what? Drinking is the pastime in Australia. But not for a lack of other things to do. There's plenty to do. It's just way more fun. And yet, we tax the living daylights out of it. So damn expensive. Okay, it's not actually that expensive. It's worse in Denmark. The most expensive place I've ever drunk is Denmark. Dude, what? Dude, are you kidding me? What is there to do? Thanks, Squishy Chew. Appreciate that. Bro, Leafy, are you cooked? That's crazy. Half the city is abandoned. No, it's so not. It's so busy all the time. All the time. Are you telling me that there is a place in WA called Denmark? There is a town called Denmark in Western Australia. It's right next to Hay and near Ocean Beach. That's ridiculous. How do you know that? No, Denmark the country. I went there for a competition once. And it was, yeah, it was very expensive to buy alcohol. It's actually very expensive to do anything. Denmark is an incredibly expensive place. I want to go to Australia one day. Never been there though. It is my... Dude, honestly, I have lived in Australia my entire life. I've not done everything there is to do, and I don't think I ever will. There's just too much. It's gonna kill... Dude, you know what? I think the worst part about playing Factorio is it just releases my inner hatred of things that aren't, like, squares. Let's just bring that all the way up there. I'm just struggling. The main problem with Melbourne is that it's full of Victorians. Okay. I'm not gonna disagree with you on that. Like, I'm gonna resent the fact that you said that and that I agree with you, but I'm not going to disagree with you. Because you're right. We suck. Bunch of whinge merchants is what is what it is. Fair enough. I can absolutely imagine that Switzerland would be a very expensive place. I, however, have never been to Switzerland. Let's say those ones. Bang. Wish I could 100 react that. Fair enough. How much was it in Denmark? Oh, it was, in comparison, so like a bottle of spirits, this is how I usually measure things. So a bottle of Smirnoff, right, which is, you know, just bottom tier vodka. In Australia, a bottle of Smirnoff is, it's around $38. In Denmark, converting from, you know, the euro or whatever, the krona to the euro to the Aussie, was, it was like $45 or something. It was just more, which, ain't no way I'm paying that much for Smirnoff. It was great in London. I loved drinking in London. Great. I went in Christmas time. And the Bailey, just constant Bailey's hot chocolates and awesome cocktails. Nah, dude, no way Europe is not boring. Like, could definitely argue Australia's got more to do, but that's just because it's so damn big. But like, Europe is super duper interesting. It's very, very interesting. I would argue that, like, the different cultures, the different locales, just everything in Europe is so cool. I love that. I love that stuff. Honestly, I would love to go to Europe a little bit more, but again, it's just so expensive. Everything's very expensive. Why am I out? I'm out of iron in here. More, please. I mean, I've been watching I watched the Giro d'Italia, the cycling race recently, and just the little facts they pop up about Bulgaria. Super cool. I mean, yeah, it's all made up, like, it doesn't actually exist. Actually, who was it? There was a famous crackpot who said Australia doesn't exist. I think it's in like the Flat Earth conspiracy. People were genuinely saying Australia doesn't exist because, you know, you hop on a plane and they never actually like take off. They just like pretend to take off, and they take you to. I can't even remember where it. What was the stupid conspiracy? There's a conspiracy theory that Australia doesn't exist, and that you can never go to Australia, which I think is hilarious. Because, I mean, you know, fair enough. I don't even know if I do live in Australia. There's no way of confirming that. How are you supposed to confirm, you know? What if the government's just lying to you? Yeah, you walks on your head. Oh, yeah, I do. I love it. I love walking on my head. It's great fun. Flat Earth Dave. It would be in a Flat Earth conspiracy, wouldn't it? It would. Flat Earth Dave. Let me see. Australia doesn't exist. There you go. The myth Around 2017, the premise of the joke suggests the country was entirely fabricated by the British government as a giant cover-up to hide the fact that thousands of convicts were simply drowned in the ocean rather than transported. That's hilarious. Love that. If there was going to be one state that didn't exist, it would have to be South Australia. Oh yeah, that's just a retirement village. Eric Dubé? I don't know. Is that it? Eric Dubé? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go through YouTube. Flat Earth Eric Dubé. Oh my gosh. These videos are so long. Is Earth a globe whirling in space? 30 minutes. And then does the Earth rotate? No. An hour. 100 proofs the Earth is not a globe. But it's also possible. Yeah, I'm sure of it. What? Exposing the Atlantean conspiracy. An hour and a half. Neti pot for sinus, pollen, and allergy problems. Clean your head. This is... Dude, this is whiplash. What am I supposed to... The Bible's hidden meanings. 2 hours. I am that I am, the true nature of God, and... You know what? Yeah, dude, sticks and shadows, and using sticks and shadows, you can prove the Earth is not flat. Honestly, come on. If a bunch of old geezers were able to do this, like, you know, at least a few decades ago. What are you cooking if you can't do that? Oh, these are 4 wide. Okay, there we go. More burner inserters. Okay, this crafting queue is actually starting to drain my soul. Yeah, the flat Earth videos are usually like an hour and a half of just ranting. Honestly, I want to see this 100 proofs. I'm going to get an ad. Now, I'm so... You're making me, like, super duper curious now. I want to see what this guy's cooking. We're talking ancient Egypt. YouTube. Skimand is debunking is flat. Oh, there is nothing funnier than saying things like that. Alright.
100 proofs the Earth is not a globe.
What is he
by
talking
William
about?
Carpenter. 1. The aeronaut can see for himself that Earth is a plane.
Right, so the first thing is, trust me bro, just look with your eyes. If you go up high enough, you can't see a curve. But he's not even going that high. Alright, that's funny. Dude, yeah, I'll be honest, like, it is one of my all-time favorite things to just, like, watch people kind of, like, lose their grip on reality. And just say stuff. People really do just be saying stuff these days. I need these belts because I'm actually going to start running out of freaking... Yeah, that is Eric Dubé. You recognized him by his voice alone. That's nuts, bro. You're a little obsessed. I think you probably need to get checked out. Oh gosh. Alright, there we go. So now that's gonna make me the fuel. And then I can just route the fuel straight into it. Ah, good. The burner phase continues with fun and games played by all. There we go. Trust him, he knows because he knows. Oh, he does. He just knows. Honestly, if you wanted more proof, I don't know.
The appearance presented to him, even at the highest elevation he has ever attained, is that of a concave surface, this being exactly what is to be expected of a surface that is truly level.
What? You know, like, I'm no miraculous Earth observer here, but if you look at something flat, surely it appears flat. Oh, you can use stone as pavement in this pack. Oh, cool, you can. That's nifty. He knows. I've watched him being debunked occasionally. The best, most efficient method is to give them... Yeah, it's true. They simply do not exist and therefore can't hurt you. Oh, stay true to yourself, King. That's exactly right. That is exactly right. They don't exist, therefore they can't hurt you. Oh, look at that. Finally crafting them. Yay. It'd be rude of me to deviate from the pattern. Cool. Burn the fuel. Alright. The thing is, I want to make, because I have a master's degree in health and like a background in strength and conditioning, I really want to do like a bunch of debunking stuff on some of the just most nonsense bro science I've ever heard on Instagram Reels. Some of the things that I see said on Instagram Reels are just probably some of the dumbest things I've ever heard. And I would love to just sit down and just tear them a new one, bro. Also, you're right. You've actually reminded me that I want to have like some good movement speed around this sandy floor, so I'm gonna place some stone bricks, I think. Alright. Good. Leafy, Instagram Reels are my guilty pleasure. I just can't stop watching them sometimes. It's just such a joy to experience the almighty gift of brain rot in a form factor that is just so accessible to the average person. I mean, everybody can scroll Reels. They even added an auto scroll feature. So if you don't have thumbs, that's concrete, baby. Alright, let's get some of these electric drills onto an iron patch and start getting a furnace stack up, because I am well sick of this. Oh yeah, I should probably save the game, hey? I actually hadn't saved it yet, and I have no idea how long we've been playing. We've been playing for an hour? Imagine losing an hour of progress because you're just a silly boy who doesn't know how to save the game. From my osmosis from made of IG Reels. Oh! Oh yeah, nah. The people on there are pretty nasty, but like, it can be really funny as well. Okay, so coal boundary is there. It'd be rude not to line them up with each other. I have not lined them up with each other. Right, there we go. So they're fine. I remember seeing people bring a stand for their phone. Dude, that is some next level rot. That's next level rot. Like, I actually can't even... Like, I've been known to lie in bed for a few hours and rot for a while watching Reels, but I've never, like, taken Reels in public with me. Like, the public reel rotting is... That's a disease. Oh. AG is called... Where's the rot's not biodegradable? There we go. And I missed the pole there. Cool. There we go. Alrighty. Let's just copy that and paste it and smoosh it onto that. I must have Just calculated that. Surely we're not already out of wooden power poles. We are. How come we don't do that, like, nice little yummy death spiral? Cool. As a disabled person, I've been trying to design a holder to mount my portable monitor to a mic. Oh. Yeah, it's not actually a... That's not a bad idea. Dude, I got that perfect. Look at that. Straight in. You stop me. Let's disconnect those. That is terrible. Anyways, I'm close to Biolabs on my run, just waiting for my shipment of Bioflux. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the type of stuff I'm into hearing. I love it. I love it. Okay, come on. Please. Oh no, one short. Ah. Horrendous. That's fine. We actually have automated iron and copper now. Very exciting, Jonas. Is that another Clippy? How many Clippies? Damn. It's a lot of Clippies in here. Love it. Keep up the good work, guys. Okay, let's do that. Currently playing my All the Planets kitchen sink. Dang, what's All the Planets? My ship doesn't pick up any... Yeah, dude, the pregnant Clippy. Yeah, people should definitely be using that more. I want to see what this guy's...
Considers the nature of level surfaces to appear to rise to a level with the eye of the observer.
This is horrendous. You're making me want to watch the flat Earth, like, proof videos.
2. Whenever experiments have been tried on the surface of standing water, this surface has always been found to be level.
That is just a lie. That's just straight up a lie. I love it. That is so good. He just lied. I also read ATP as adenosine triphosphate. Stop. Slop. Yeah, dude. So real. What's up, Cubic Gamer? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest though, that the slop. Oh. Dude, they just make stuff up, dude. I love it. All flat earthers do is eat hot chip and lie. Alright. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we need more electric inserters, I think. Oh, of course I didn't research the actual, like, normal assembling machines yet. Oh well. We need to have supplies automated first, so let's just do that. So I think next up is going to be bringing stone in. Why is the water standing? Let's... That's a terrible, terrible joke. Banned for life. Oh, Christ almighty. Shocking sense of humor, all of us. Yeah, to be fair, it's definitely on, like, the old sacred path right now. And we're almost, like, getting to some automated supplies, which would be nice. So I don't have to handcraft anything anymore. Alright, so we have a few more of those I think we can get. Get a few more of those. Some more splitters, some more undergrounds, and way more belts. Yeah, alright. Okay, cool. Hey, what do you like to drink anyway? What do I like to drink? Depends on the occasion. Most of the time, I just drink water. Family friendly. No, alcoholic beverage wise, it's usually some sort of rum. A bit of a pirate. Like me some rum. But if you ask Taco what his drink of choice is, he's gonna tell you milk. And yeah, that's... I'm just preparing you mentally for that eventuality. Alrighty, tons of supplies. Let's start making this a bit better. Let's just have these here. And then we can do that. Alright, done. Power poles in the middle. I know I'm breaking my rules. But I just need to get some science back up because I kind of turned it off without actually replacing it. Now we need to put some fuel in there. Whoa, oh my gosh. Okay, so note to self, far reach has increased my pickup range. That was silly. But yes, that's my drink of choice. It's usually a rum. Right. Maybe we do that one first before we do any weapon damage. Craft some steel. Some fluid handling would be great. Radars are super cheap, so let's just do that as well. And then we can get the electric lab, and then suddenly the game opens up. Okay, the game is already opening up because we're actually, like, going somewhere right now, but still. I can whinge and moan as much as I want, and none of you can tell me what to do. There we go. Automation begetting. Alright, there we go. So, we're now... Oh god, these take so long to craft. I really should help it along by doing something else, but... Is that going to get any iron in here? Okay, so that's... That one will get iron, so that's fine. I really hope this series doesn't become a video. You'd be stuck with chat. Yeah. I've been thinking about it. Like, there's potential that I may just do, like, some highlights or something. But even then, I think I'd more do, like, a Nilaus style recap. Rather than an actual, like, standalone video series. That's why I'm doing it as a stream, because when I love Factorio, and I love playing it, and I wanted to play it, and I wanted to play this in particular, but I didn't want to have the, like, I've got to make a video out of this drive in my head. I just want to be able to play the game a little bit and, you know, have some fun. Have some fun with you guys, bring you along. I swear I put burnable fuel in there. You have one coal in you. That's not right. Oh yeah, and that's still making excess gears, so I can probably just, like, store some excess gears in there. Screw it. No limits. Turn it all into gears. Still making inserters. And we're not going to have transport pods for a while. Ah well. Chat's stylized. Everyone can love it. Why do you use fuel? Well, it's there. I've just got it. I make lots of it. May as well use it. Plus, it's 10% more efficient. Fuel gains 10%. So, 10% efficiency. Sorry, 110% efficiency thrown into an 85% efficient boiler. Nice. You misread that. Why do those use fuel? I did misread that. Thank you. Sorry. Because we're in the banging my head against rocks and only able to pollute phase. We're not quite yet at the pollute, but in a fancier fashion. Sorry for misreading that. I'll have you know, I'm not thinky today. Not my forte right now. I, in fact, am struggling quite a bit to think clearly. I've had RSV for the past like week, and I gotta say, after last stream where I think I was almost in a state of delirium, I was like, something's not right, and it wasn't. I was really quite sick the next few days, so. So I'm like kind of only now recovering from it. Everyone in my household has it, which is thrilling for everybody. You're on peaceful? I am not on peaceful, bro. I just haven't. I killed a bunch of worms right off the rip. I just put it on default. Whatever the default way of playing is. Is that already out? What was that biter then? Oh no, that's the guy. That's the friend. See? It's the friend. I don't know what he does. He's a friend. Yeah, no, that's actually, I think that's one of my settings, bro. Yeah, look at him. He's so cool. I kind of wish you could ride him, but he's just a friend. Right, more coal. I don't know. Gotta ask Arendelle about it. Yeah, not me. I don't know. Alright, there we go. So, let's get all of this sent through there, and then suddenly we should be up to making some automated supplies and getting some more automation down pat. And we can get some steam stuff. I kind of want to clean up the little bits of this ship, but I'm going to try not to. Okay, and then we want to send this... I might put this in the middle of the patch. Done. I don't really know why I just pasted that. As if like a robot was going to build it. And I was like, oh, I got to get the placement correct. Nope. No robots. Just me. Okay, so let's see, where is this going to cross? Through there. So let's just match it. Make it do 1, 2, 3. If you're going to do things, you may as well do them nicely, right? And then across. And then in like this. There we go. I don't know how that got there. How did... Yeah, whatever. Not a concern. Not a concern. No, fuel's coming in just fine. Cool. There's stone for stone bricks. Amazing work. Amazing. Okay. So... missed those inserters. That was very smart. Now we have stone bricks, copper, and iron made. The rest of the two was glass and steel. We'll deal with that one later. Glass and steel. Meh. What do we need? Alright, we're about to get automation. Does that require steel? No. Good. Cool. Thank gosh. A whack-ass headache right now. Okay. Alright, so we need to make singles and those. Cool. That's fine. I'm sure I can live with this. Stupid question, but I assume you intend on finishing this game. Is this a game? Yeah, of course. Obviously not in one stream, given it's a 500-hour mod. I do not intend on finishing it in a single stream. But I do intend on, like, pretty consistently revisiting this and slowly chipping away at it. Hydrate, you might be thirsty. Oh yeah, I'm for sure just very thirsty. I will place this, and then I will go and grab myself some water. Alright, there we go. We have our automation researched. And long-handed inserters, which is fantastic. I know. I would have to sleep on the stream because 500 hours is like 20 days. And it's the record for longest time without sleep. 11 days. Oh, that's right, by Randy Gardner. Yeah. It's alright. The longest I've gone without sleep was around 90 hours. Not 90. What was it? 60 something hours? Yeah. It was because of bloody plane travel. Alright, there we go. Okay. Let's put myself right here. And I will return after I've had some water. Back. No taking that quick no, do not. You're funny. No, so so it was a flight to Denmark. Oh, he did it. He did it. He said the most vile shit. It was asked and then it happened. No, so I ended up I was flying to Denmark from Australia, which is a 24-hour journey, roughly speaking. And we boarded our flight on at 2 a.m. on Friday. And on that Friday in particular, I had a shift at work that started at 7. So I was up at 6. So 6 in the morning was when I got up to go to work. And then at 2 a.m. that same day, I boarded the plane. It never took off. So 6 a.m. the following day, we disembarked without having left Melbourne Airport. And then we got put onto a flight to Perth at midday. And everybody asked me to watch the bags while they slept. So I did. And then we got to Perth. And then... Dude. Yeah, Melbourne Airport. Bad vibes. And then in Perth... What's the time difference in Perth? Is it 3 hours or something? Yeah, dude, I was forced to go to Perth. What is the time difference? 2 hours behind. Okay, there you go. So, we departed from Perth at like 8 p.m. So 10 p.m. Melbourne time. So we're now bordering on 48 hours, right? Almost 48, not 48 hours. Bordering over 36 hours. And I wanted to sleep on the plane. I got about 2 minutes of sleep before I was shaken awake by the flight attendant and told it's dinner time. And so I ate some food and felt terrible as I'd pretty much just gotten to sleep and woken up. So 2 minutes, I'm not calling that any sleep. So fight me on it. Landed in Dubai. Obviously no sleep in Dubai airport. And then landed in Hamburg. No sleep there because then we got on the, then we got in a taxi and taken to the train station, and then took the train station, took the train in Hamburg all the way um, to Billund in Denmark. And my God, I gotta tell you, so that's the worst I've ever felt in my life. I think it was almost 3 days, three and a half days of no sleep. It got bad. I was making Hitler jokes in Germany. That's just top 10 ways of getting decked by an angry Hans. Alrighty. We need to make little motors, please. Which are an iron gear and that. And it's just irons, so we can do that. Based? In what world, my man? So bad. So bad. We're on a train going through the rolling fields of Germany. I noticed there were not a single black sheep. So you can imagine the caliber of joke that came from my mouth at that point. I mean, it is based in historical facts. Things did happen in Germany. But they're very sorry about it. They do not want it to happen again. I don't want it to happen again either. That'd be bad. But yeah, so anyway, made that joke. Got funny looks, but I was too tired to recognize in my Australian team uniform and everything. And yeah, that was how I ran the gauntlet of sleep deprivation. And wow, I gotta tell you, it's just not recommended. Wow, my game just lagged. Is there a biter attack coming? No. Cool. Alright, I'll figure out supplies later. I want to make science faster, I guess. No, I really should make supplies. Let's just make belts. I think belts are probably the most important part. Belts. Little guy. Little guy. No inserters. Dude, I am a menace. I'm so bad. Every single time I've traveled internationally, I have caused major delays. Not caused. I've experienced major delays. I'm not the cause of them. And I make possibly the worst timed jokes. Just, you can imagine, put an Australian in a foreign country. It's exactly what you think. You think of piping bite. Major. Where's a major delay? Piping biter nests. You're gonna have to clarify what you mean by that, because that kind of sounds a bit sus. Okay, we can have big consumption of electricity now. One can go... I love far reach. I'm sorry. Love being able to place things so far away. Bees had knees. This would be it. There we go. Wow. Alright. Handcraft no more, please. I don't want to handcraft anymore. Alright. Those take more motors. Putting a grid around the biter nest to block valid spawning locations. Oh! Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna be honest. I've never done that before. Sounds kind of fun though. Gear. How do we make insert? Stick and engine. So engine, inserter, stick, and then what about this one? Takes an electric engine. Which takes plate, gear, wire. 7 by 7 by 7? Dude. There's gonna be 7 pipes just like sticking out of my screen. Oh cool, there's water there. No, that's great. That. And then... what am I looking for? That. Make it sticky. Make that. If I recall correctly, it was discovered by people yes, I also think it was. And then that's copper wire, and then that will be the regular inserter, and then obviously we'll just sort of... Oh, why do health packs take 10 seconds to craft? That's just rude. Oh well. Uh, 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 uh. Alright. Box. Box, box. Box. And then, please give me a long-handed inserter. No. Cool, so those take half a second to craft. Right, lots of power poles. There we go. And then all the way. One long-handed inserter. Bang. That. That. Limit your boxes. There we go. And then if I just plug and play. And then bring that all the way over. No, go under the tree. I think that's good. I think Koovy Boy was the first one. You know, I love when people discover random, just like stuff that has worked and does really cool things. I am never one to discover anything that crazy. Okay, that's fine. So, done. Alrighty, there we go. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Now we have inserters, automated, undergrounds, and regular belts as well. Oh, man. Feels good to be a gangster. I love Factorio tech runs, though. Those guys are crazy. I get a good laugh out of watching them just do things I never would have thought. Right, let's get some more bricky paths over here. Done. Alright, what's next to automate? Why? Do you have infinite resources? Why not? I do not have infinite resources. Technically, these core samples, these core seams, yes, there are infinite resources. Yeah. The core things, water and oil is... Oh, is... Wait, does space exploration have the fully depleting oil? No. No, there are... No, I do not have infinite resources of iron and copper, but technically you can from core fragments. But that's a while away. Can while away the hours for that one. More inserters. Might just bring that there because this poor inserter cannot manage that. Yeah, that's it. I'm thinking of Crash Torio 2 has fully depleting oil fields. This one, no. It looks like the oil fields are infinite, and so are the core seams. Which is cool. That's nifty. I'm down to clown. I see biters, though. How close is our pollution to it? Not that bad. Also, with enough mining... Oh. Duh. Yeah, well, yeah. Absolutely. Cool. Nothing out there. Good call moving out here. That is... While that is true, I think we're a while away off the infinite mining productivity, aren't we? Yes, the infinite mining productivity requires deep space science, biological science. Oh, God. Does the air... At least, you know what? Does the area mining drill have... Wait, you really need... Oh, God. Yeah, okay. I'm just not going to look at that, and I'm just going to pretend that that doesn't exist. And look for the area mining drill and see, does it have like resource depletion multipliers? Nope, it does not. Boo. Lame. I think you can check your overtime graph pollution to check. Oh yeah, true, of course. Don't think I've got admin. Cool. Yeah, wow, it really feels good to have things being crafted for me. Cool. Just K2 and Spage. It's purple and space science. Spage. Why are you no longer researching? Because you have none of that. Because you have no gears. No gears? Cool. Alright. I'm just gonna do that. And then let that run in the background. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 nests. That's pretty sizable. Probably should make defenses at some point. Look at that. 5 iron plates. And we consume 15 iron plates at full consumption. Good. Ah, yes. Good news, we're limited on that. Oh my gosh. Okay. What's next? I think it's just researching steam power and more production. Oh my god. I cannot even think right now. I'm getting tired. Alrighty, let's see. Dang, I wish my camera wasn't broken. You can see my face of just utter confusion right now. Dude, honestly? Potentially. Yeah, my god. I think we need to do something. I think we need to do something brainless for a hot secchi to just like cool down my overfiring neural circuits. Let's go nuke some biters and enjoy the nice shiny copper. Oh, what the heck? Why is that mining time 110%? Is that the same for everything? 90%? I guess that means 100%. 120%. So it takes... Oh, that just feels kind of unnecessarily mean. Why did they make it 120%? We could get absolutely friggin' domed here, I'm not gonna lie. But there should be low enough evolution to just kind of give him the old 1-2 whipperoo. Oh yeah. The 1-2 whipperoo. Get out of here, fools. I probably should have waited for this damage research. Oh yeah, that's too many. Stop spawning, you cowards. The worm. And we don't have any, like... Oh yeah, that's dumb of me. Yeah, alright, well... That didn't particularly work too well. This is not really going well. I feel like I'm just like getting nowhere. How do you survive that? Ugh. Of course there's a worm. A rocket in my shell. Saw the chat message. I'm gonna have to respond to that in a second. There we go. Get out of here. Ah, I walked into the worm spit. No, this turned out alright. The indomitable human spirit beats any biter. Scourge. Okay, come on. Get out of here. You are nothing. Oh, look, there's another base. Okay, alright. Wait a minute, now I can catch up. This is great. Good luck for the rest of the stream. Thanks. Ethanol for ethylene sounds about right. That's true. Let's make plastics. Let's just drink plastic. I think that's a good idea. Barrels only stack to 10 because barrels are heavy and big. Can you imagine trying to hold 10 barrels? Come on. Be realistic. Probably couldn't even hold 2 barrels. Let alone 10. Sorry. Okay. Cool, I really thought that would like reset, but I feel like I'm just being like... You know the neuralizer from Men in Black? But they're empty. Yeah, well you try hold 10 empty barrels. They are quite large. But we have 20x factories. Yeah, I mean... I'm holding 150 furnaces. Doesn't have to make sense. Just has to be fun. Alright, well I'm going to take more of those and figure out what's next. We should be probably automating my assembling machines and some maybe drills and stuff. Maybe. Probably worth automating science to make this go faster. Let's try that, I reckon. That could be a good use of my time. That's a good question. I don't have an answer for you. Would be fun to know how that happens. Like, or like how in certain settings the engineer from Space Engineers can hold 4,000 liters of material in his pockets. I mean, that's pretty whack to me. And then bang, 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 bang. There we go. Then we'll need 5 long inserters. I like that. To craft a long inserter, you just need more inserter. Okay, and then just like that. You can go gear and science. Bang, and then still not as ludicrous as the stack size of 10 for seeds. Oh yeah, just a little pile of seeds in your pocket. Can only stack to 20. I do find that one actually amusing though. Alright, can we make a few more labs? I reckon would be good. And a little box to put my stuff in, because I've got a full inventory of junk. As per usual. That's pretty lucky that I guessed that. There we go. K2 ups that to 1k though. You can have 1,000 seeds in your inventory in Crashtorio 2. Crashtorio 2. That's based, honestly. There we go. Oh, look, a big base. Oh, no. We might need to start making some turrets and ammo. Oh, boy. Well, at least turrets don't take any copper. Okay, manual crafting that stuff again. I'm assuming turrets still take 8 seconds to craft. Of course they do. Good. Ah, good. Alright, well, let's start making some walls. May as well consume the stone brick for something. We go. One of the funniest interactions is setting the rocket capacity for immerse site to 10k, while the stack size is 200. So you're actually limited by the rocket capacity. Oh, cool. Oh, damn. Come on, man. You could have hit the biters a bit more with that. Limited by the rocket capacity slots. That's cringe. We don't like that. There we go. And then, oh, I'm out of power poles again. Joy. It's going to be a while before I have any more power poles to connect to that, but that's okay. Can I remove that one? No. That was a load-bearing power pole, apparently. Oh, William. That's fine. So we've got that going. And then got this going. And we need to make that, I think, is what we need, because they can also take gears, yeah. Yeah, I don't think any iron is going to make it downstream at all for any of this. Also, fully out of power poles, so I'm just going to craft my own ones. Take that out. There we go. Look at that. Horrendous. Have you seen the FFF 441? I think I literally read it today. They're, the new platform to platform. Oh, wait. See, I didn't actually read it properly. Platform to... Oh, yeah, wow. No, I haven't read 441. I've read the other one. I read 440 or something like that. It's 2.1. Mixed rockets. Imagine you're setting up a platform. A small platform could request 10 to 20 automated rockets and leave plenty of unused items in advantage. But not all players do it this way. Some like to plan in more advance. Okay. Oh. See, that's cool. That's cool. Platform construction deadlocks, expanding modding rockets. Import from any. The one where Erendor left Wib. I don't know. I haven't looked at that. Orbital requests can set specific import items as necessary for platforms. But it turns out there are some cases where you want to import items from basically all locations. True. Oh, cool. Alright, that's nifty. Platform to platform transfers. Importing ice, carbon, and sulfates, and that's super. And yes. Let platforms send and receive items to other platforms. In the orbital request, you can specify the place, planet, platforms, all. Rad. Cool. That's so sick. Okay, there we go. We actually have some... Does it make one? No, it still makes two. Good. Nice. And then... power poles. Good. There's some power poles now. Done. So that's going to make us turrets eventually. Because our iron is super duper slow. There we go. Oh no. That. Cool. Oh, look, fast inserter. We have it. I just mined a power pole that needed to not be mined. Impressive work. Impressive work. Alright. Those be absolutely so slow. There you go. That'll be fun. Pulverizer. Core mining. There it is. Look at that. That takes so much stuff. And we have a gun turret. That is a bad spot to put that. There we go. I'm absolutely neurotic about my power poles. Have to be right. Okay, there we go. And then ammo. And any additional iron that makes it to the end gets to be put into the ammo box. Yeah, that is nice. I'm a big fan of that as well. Oh. Okay, now it's just we're not smelting fast enough. That I can live with. Cool, that's almost full. Doing good. Sick. Alrighty. Yeah, I think that's good enough, honestly. Cool. There we go. And now that's not gonna... No, it's still eating up the iron. No, it's fine. Whatever, it'll fill up its inventory. Where? Bang, over there. Again, fine. Not happy with it, but fine nonetheless. Right, now we have turrets. We have walls. And we have ammo. Good. Alrighty. So that's that, and I think we'll research all of our red tech, get to green tech if we can. Shouldn't be too bad. We already make the ingredients for green science. Just have to move everything over because our smelting here is too slow. Because we make 7 iron ore, but only consume 5. That's fine. We live. We'll thrive and survive. This is being made as it needs to be. Very good. I probably need to not have that on. There we go. Excited for 2.1. I heard they're going to be removing my my quality gambling, so maybe. I mean, quality gambling is totally the cheesiest way of doing anything in the entire game, but it's fun. And having quality everything is also very fun, so... Yeah, I am excited for 2.1. I think every Factorio update has been an absolute banger. You should probably do that. Concrete's very useful. I've never not automated in the entire setup for something in Factorio. It's sort of ruined... No, I wouldn't describe it as ruined, But it sort of has a bit ruined Greg Tech for me, where I actually have to just set everything up. Quality gambling. So you know my how to make legendary everything? Yeah, the Space Casino. The platform to platform transfers is very cool. No, you can always remove. There's no. Yeah, I'm sort of talking about the asteroid shuffling, um, where because you have an 80% chance of getting an asteroid from an asteroid reprocessing recipe, um, you can just quality shuffle and more than likely get an increase, which is pretty cool. But also the fact that asteroids are free, removing. Oh, no, well, if you remove the actual asteroid quality mechanic, and then you have to quality upcycle your raw resources or something, I don't know. I don't know how that would work, because, I mean, it all starts from getting, what is it, legendary calcite, is how it all begins to get your legendary copper and iron and steel. And then legendary coal to make plastic. Oh no, never mind. It's just the legendary coal to get steel and copper. And the legendary iron ore to get it. Yeah. Lamps and pumps. Steam power. Requires fluid handling. Oh. There's always going to be quality gambling. This is fun. By the way, at max productivity, you get the same odds of upcycling the products. Oh, well. Sick. Can't be too unhappy with that, then. Right, do we have the weapon damage as well? Oh, I actually just need to craft some steel. I probably need to actually plan out the full stack. What is it? It's 48, isn't it? So that's only 16. Wait, what? So we want to make 15. So we need 3. We need that. That's how long the stack has to be. So now we have epic water. Epic quality water. From epic ice melting. Kind of rad to make legendary space science. Nah, that's kind of cool. We'll get our stack up to full size. And we're going to have to recreate that iron stack as well. But I need to know how long the stack needs to be before I can move on. There we go. Need more belts. Yum. Oh my gosh. That auto drag was despicable. I think there's a mod for everything that I want with power poles. I think it's called Cable Comb or something. That's definitely a mod that needs more love. What are all these? Space blueprint converter, respawn, toggle life support. You must launch 2 more satellites. Brilliant. Oh, I don't like whatever the hell that is. A plague rocket. Nice. I don't know what the plague rocket does. I imagine it's some biological weapon of warfare. Something against the Geneva Conventions, but I guess in space there are no Geneva Conventions. So that's kind of nifty, I guess. Is that 48? It is 48 indeed. Alrighty, so let's grab that, copy that, find where 24 is, which is there, and do this. I think all we needed to do is that, then split it. It's there. Plague rocket is fun. Yeah, I bet. It's on the inside. We're gonna... like that, I guess. There's a power pole there. Guess moving it one more then. Since it's on the outside as well, this might be that cursed trick. There we go, this be our steel foundries. Geneva suggestions. Oh, wow. I know, I think I've heard that one before, but no. Why am I saying I think I've heard that one before? I haven't heard that one before. I love it. The Geneva suggestions. That's going in the book. Book of things people have said to me that I love. And there we go. Okay. No, yuck. Don't do that. Okay, so half iron, half steel. Done. Yum. There. Right. Also, it can destroy a particular production line if you use it. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I think I've, is it Dosh's video? Love that guy. Dosh is very cool. He plague rocketed a planet, and then you have to use the spacesuit to breathe on it, and it also kills all of your Vidamelange? That's what he calls it. I have watched his space exploration playthrough, which makes me worried for the end game, because that guy's got some like mad skills. Absolutely insane Factorio brain. I'm not built like that. Ah, see, that's just putting iron ore on there. I don't know what I was thinking. Dosh uses trains, especially in his... Oh, yeah, the usage of trains there is pretty funny to me. I like that. It's a very unique way of doing things. Like this trick. This is a very uniquely terrible way of doing things as well, but it works, and so... yeah. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Yes, he is a computer engineer. He's something of a madman, if you ask me. But, I mean, to be fair, I don't tend to play normal games, so... Makes sense that that's the type of person that I would look up to. Though, I wasn't sure... Oh, yeah, no, fair enough. Oh, shit. It massively increased pickup range. Forgot about that. Nah, honestly. Oh, I've seen his entire playthrough. So unless there's new stuff that he didn't get to do, but then I will get to do, doesn't really matter that much. Alright, is that going to be able to keep up? Cool. Now we have steel. Oh look, it's researching steel. Yay! We'll be able to mine faster soon enough. 26 turrets, 43 ammos. A few more belty boos. Ah, yes, this one fast inserter, which will speed up the process of making the... Yeah, cool. There we go. Right. So the next step is going to be to hook up some of these bigger mines. Ah, where's my next stone mine though? Gulp. There. Alright, bigger patches to feed into this production line. See whatever the hell happens. With K2, 1-to-1 trains are so viable, it may even be better than an equivalent area of stacked superior belts. With how zippy he made his trains on that Factorio video, I would believe you. I would believe you. I don't need this pistol. I'm strapped in other ways. Alright, well there we go. There's steel. Oh, I did it again. Just ate everything on the belts. Now we can make heavy armor. I have a light armor. You can craft it up. Cool. Alrighty. Well, I guess steel is more of a future investment rather than the now investment into now, but that's okay. Oh, we are like well and truly not making enough iron. It's not even because of the additional monitor. Oh, it's not because... Oh, is it because of the train stack size? I need to make these. Because weapons also have an equipment, well, wagons have an equipment grid, and there is an equipment that increases storage capacity. Oh, turbo based. That's awesome. Also, I know I can be using blueprints for this thing. I want to do things away from my usual blueprints. Because I just rely on my blueprints so much. There we go. Probably put some more up here. There we go. Yay! And then... Oh, I think the only thing I will ever use is the bloody balances. Except all the balances aren't working anymore. Oh dear. What the heck was this supposed to be? Oh, it's a spaceship. That's funny. And I reckon these these balances were the turbo belts. That's fine. Did space exploration get abandoned because of space age, or is it? I don't think it's been abandoned. I think it's still going. You don't get the spoilage mechanics? Well, organic matter rots. And when it rots, it turns into spoilage. Mold. Yeah, dude, my space casino ships, what are they? I think they're in one of these ones. No. Or is it in this one? Yeah, it's there. There they are. The last update to the mod was 2. Yeah, it was on the 26th of May or something like that. So it's definitely not been abandoned. I had a biter eggs in an EM plant get at 20% left and then deconstructed and it got back there. Oh, okay. Well, maybe you know what? I would struggle to grasp the spoilage mechanics too if that was my experience. My experience with the spoilage mechanic is thing rot, me unhappy that thing rot. That's the world we live in. Thing rot, unhappy that thing rot. Okay. That works. Alrighty. There you go. Well, Endo got brought onto Woob to work on Spage. Oh yes. He did. But I do believe that space exploration is still being actively developed. I just don't know who by. There we go. Made its one ore. One big rock. How much power are we consuming? Okay, not all of it yet. But I'm getting worried that I'm gonna have to, like, at some point in the very near future, run up and save something that's being blown up by biters. Here we go. Look at that. Fits perfectly. It's almost like I planned it. I didn't. Cool. Look at that. We are no longer researching anything because there's no iron making it to the research. You know what I can do? This could go insano mode. This is going to be the most over-engineered way of doing it. Read the whole belt. And only activate when... Damn, where are iron plates? There... What? Okay. I might just get regular iron plates. Greater than 300. Okay, 300 might be a bit much. Maybe 200. And then if you want to read it, you can just attach it to a power pole and learn how many is on there. And you can see that there is 100 on there. I love that. Oh, it's so good. Because I actually want to be researching and making science. That'd be great. I've also got steel. Not used for anything at the moment. But we have it nonetheless. Still making all that yummy goodness. Coal is doing alright. Okay, well, it's not really doing alright. 60k coal left isn't actually that much. But those original patches are terrible. And what is that patch? What is that? Who would do that to an iron patch? That's just disgusting. Dude, Factorio is drugs. Yeah, exactly. That's a good iron patch. Well, at least we got a good one here. And... Oh, dang, we're still microcrafting. This is going to be a crazy bus. Watch out, pollution in the north. Oh, you're right. I shall craft up some shellies and head up. Oh yeah, no, that'll work. Okay, Logi Sypac. Cracktorio. So true. Methtorio, bro. Alrighty. Alright, so that's a lot of biters. But let's just put a little defensive line there. And then we can absolutely dome these guys. Oop. Wiggle. Can't catch me on the gingerbread man. Okay, he caught me. Go away. Yep, cool. Those have still got enough ammo in them. I should kill these worms, honestly. Kind of turret creep it, I reckon. I didn't want them attacking the bases because they just chew through ammo so fast. Thank you. And then we'll put our actual repair packs there. Cool. Done. And alright, well, we'll take this base out, I think. And then we will move down south and take the other bases out. It does feel a little bit dirty with having, like, what's it called? Fill for me. But, honestly... Gotta do the wiggle, gotta do the wiggle. I don't like them, like, killing the bases. Go away. Go away. Okay. That is way better for dealing with the worms. Go away. Bang. Get him out of here. Preemptive strikes. They haven't committed crimes yet, but they might have committed crimes. And like Tom Cruise, I'm not about letting people commit crimes. There's a throwback. Oh my god, the walking is so slow. Throwback. How old is that movie? I can't even remember what it's called. They still give you uranium? Oh, they do still give you uranium. Nifty. Wow, what was that movie called with Tom Cruise deciding who lives and who dies based off a crime that they may commit in the future or not? Can't even remember now. Crimes against the line going up. Exactly. You know, people on their deathbed probably think, I wish I'd spent more time maximizing shareholder value. Think about that a lot. You know, what is your final thought going to be? Is it going to be, dang, you know, I really wish I had maximized shareholder value a little bit more. I think that'll be mine. Oops, I forgot that just eats everything. Cool. That can go in there. I don't know where that can go. Alright, well that's every single red science researched. I guess we may as well start doing Minority Report. Yeah, that sounds right. Nice work. Good job. Have you seen the K2 Metallurgic and EM Science Pack? No, I have not. Are they horrific? Just gonna do that, and then I will say, cool, 100 of you, 100 of you. Is it 2 and 1? Ah, it's 2 and 1. Alright, well I'll grab another stack of that then. There we go, you can make green packs. And you can just be inserted in there. That works. Doesn't it? It does work. And then we will do fluid handling and steam power because we actually can have efficiency then. And I don't know. Nothing's screaming sauce at me right now, so I'll just queue some random stuff up and hope. There we go. Look, it only took 2 hours and 10 minutes. The Metallurgic card has the Debian logo on it, and the EM has the Arch logo. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright. Oh, cute. Alright, that'd be fun. I like that stuff. Little Easter eggs hidden in their stuff. So that's making that. Now where's the next biter base that's gonna get triggered? This one down there, I reckon. Alrighty. Oops, there's rocks. It's where all of your time goes in space exploration. Walking around frickin' rocks. Oh my gosh. A little bit of a larger base than I thought. How far away do you think I can sit without getting pinged? Oh my gosh. Those worms are beefy, bro. Holy moly. Okay. I forgot to wiggle. I think I will be retreating from this one. Not gonna lie, boys. Capitalism was defeated today. I could just do the world's most disgusting turret creep known to man. But I don't think I will today. I'll come back for you, boys. Wow. Not great. Not great. Some bit more weapon damage. Maybe a little bit more health instead of walking in there with half health. But it's fine. It's fine. And more ammo. Oh, look at that. Full. 100% saturation on the iron belt. Yes. There'll be no complaints. How much ammo have we made now? That's a good amount now. I don't feel bad. Take some more turrets. The K2 anti-material rifle made Biden Nest a breeze. Oh, there's the AMR. That's nice. I mean, I feel like 50 calling a Biden Nest would make it pretty easy. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's what the Barrett 50 caliber is described as now. It's an AMR. It's no longer a anti-personnel rifle. Damn. I'm gonna take this base out. I'm convinced now. I gotta go get him. I am gonna turret creep them. I'm filthy. I'm disgusting. I'm so dirty. Oh. So gross. Yeah. Oh, we lost a turret, which... Okay. Where'd that land? Down there. Oh, come on, man. Oh, we almost lost 2 turrets. No, there we go. Who's next? No one. That's fine. Ah. You know what I actually don't like, though? I have to admit, the only part about space exploration I really do not like is that resources don't get richer the further from the planet you go, and the planets are all finite-sized. I get that it does, like, encourage, like, planet conquering and yada yada yada. Lame. Give me resource spawner overhaul and make the patches cover my entire screen when the further I go out. I love that. That was actually the first mod I ever installed in... what's this game called again? Factorio. First mod I ever installed was Resource Spawner Overhaul because I saw a Roomba playing with it. Again, that guy like shaped most of my early Factorio playthroughs. Just by the nature of him doing it the most. It's true, and you always have deep core mining, so... Does that, does deep core mining actually get affected by mining productivity? Let's find out. Where is... Where is the mining productivity research? Why can't I see it? What is going on in my silly brain? There we go. Oh, it's under advanced circuits. Oh, it is affected by mining productivity. That's cool. So they get better and better and better. Well, that's very cool. All right. Probably need to make this a bit faster. But at this point, we're just researching. Okay. Alrighty. It's probably about as much as I can eke out of my tiny, poor little brain this evening. So thank you all for coming along for the stream. I always love having people to chat with, and I'm glad I could bring you along for this. I think depending on who's around next week, it may be back to Operation Grind, but we'll see. Make sure that you stay tuned. Join the Discord if you aren't already in the Discord. And have a lovely evening and a great weekend. Oh, just missed it. Sorry, Atrito. I'm just hopping off now. Feel free to go back. Yeah, I was gonna say, feel free to go back and watch the stream. But hopefully, I'll catch you on the next one. What do you mean you hate to admit that you enjoyed yourself? Don't be rude. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for being so active in the chat. And and I'll see you guys all next time.